Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristin and I'm here with day 3 of May I Scraplift You. And today on Crystal Barrett with Pineapple Papers list is Jessica Michaels. And I just scraplifted her for her 1,000 subscribers celebration hop last week. But I am thrilled to have another opportunity to scraplift her because she has some of the most amazing and stunning layouts. Now, this is a scraplift she did of, now I can't remember the name, but I shared it in the very beginning, and it is on her Instagram. It is at This Amy, I think is what it is, but it's THISAMY, and so she had scraplifted that crafter, and so now I'm going to scraplift her. So I am documenting pictures of my dog. I've got lots of mixed media to add, some splattery bits and some ink pads that I'm going to bring in to make my little diagonal rectangular shape that she's got going on. And I've got plenty of embellishments. I've got some stickers. I do have a black background just like she has. So I've got my papers, my embellishments, my mixed media, these super fun pictures of my dog, this amazing layout. So let's see how this goes. So I start with the black background and I'm going to pick up an ink pad. I start with old paper and I'm just going to smear it all down the left portion or the bottom portion of my rectangular shape. And then I just take a paper towel, lay it down over it, and kind of rub my hand down to pick up the excess. Because then I am going to take speckled egg, and these are both distressed oxides. And I'm going to do pretty much the same thing on the other side, smear that across. And it is very juicy, so I definitely had to use my paper towel to do the same thing. And when I did, the color on the paper towel is really cool. So I have a feeling I'm going to be doing something with these two colors in the very near future. And then I pull out a Tim Holtz stamp and use my mustard seed to smush in some different places. I kind of wanted a speckled look, and I love this stamp that kind of gives a distressed speckled look. And I did some multi-stamping to where I was getting the full color and then some of the leftovers. And then after I get done with the mustard seed, I come in with some black soot just to add a little bit of texture in the actual rectangular shape. Also to dull down some of that mustard seed was a little bit brighter than I wanted. And after it all dries and everything, it will dull down a little more. And then I take my white linen in Diane Reevely shimmer sprays and I splatter that all around. And I've learned that if I use something to hit my the little spray, that it gives me more of a thinned out even splatter than if I hit it with my finger. Plus it helps with my carpal tunnel. So then I pulled out this Spice Marmalade, and this is a Distress Oxide spray, and it dropped a big old blob. So I had to dry that up a little bit, and you can't really tell where it was. And then I splattered that in just a few places to give a little extra color. So I set that aside, and I'm letting that dry. And now I am pulling out things to map my pictures. Now, I originally planned on following along with her 3 pictures and just picking one of the 4 of these smaller pictures. But when I really started looking at them, there was a lot I wanted to trim off the pictures and decided that I would just trim them all down and see what would work. And they all fit. And I'm super excited because it's kind of a story in the aspect of this is me playing with my dog who loves to play fetch. We don't have a yard anymore. We moved to apartments. And so I sit as far as I can kind of down the living room and I throw this rope all the way down our hallway. Now, it's not very far. He's a big dog. So, but you know, I try and get it down there. So, and we do it every day, multiple times, and it's good for him. And he loves that. If, I could take him to a dog park, I'd play there, but he is not socialized. So nope. So now I am going to put all these little word phrase things from, or word phrase ephemera from the, this is 3 different collections of dog, Echo Park dog stuff. It's Bark, Love My Dog, and My Dog, I think, are the 3. And so I couldn't tell you which one is from which, but I have paper from the Bark collection and then some scraps from different ones. But the embellishments are from like 2 or 3 different ones. And so I'm really trying to use these up. I only have like 4 sheets of paper left, like full sheets. After I'm done today with what that small piece I used off of a full sheet of paper. But I have a ton of ephemera, and it's a lot of wordy bits. And it's hard for me to use all that wordy bit. So this was a good opportunity to do that. So I flipped through and pull out as many things as I could to find that would work with my space. I wasn't as worried about color because really all my colors are kind of muted except for what I'm using. So, but anyway, I get it all laid down and I'm happy with it. So now I am going to move things around and try and figure out where things are going to go. Now, do I put it all back where it goes? Nope. Because that's the way I roll. Sometimes I'll do it a little at a time, but these are like layered on top of each other, and some things are on top, some things are below, some things are tucked. So it was kind of hard to do that. So you can see that I am kind of building it in my hand right now. And that works for a while, and that's fine. But then when I get closer to the bigger pictures, it's too much to hold my hand, so I'm going to start laying it down. And that's okay. I lay it down this way until I get to the one that's going to end up going on top. So the last 2 pictures are on top of each other, and so I can put those down afterwards. I hope that made some kind of sense to you all. So I am going to move these pictures, the ones I haven't attached, off, and then put these down. And so that second to last picture is on top of that cluster of 4. And so I knew that I could put that down after I had attached all that other stuff. So I get that down. I put a little frame behind the last picture of my sweet boy sitting and waiting for me to throw his toy. He is definitely easy to fool. He will take off if you pretend to throw the rope, but after the first or second time, he just gives you side eye. So I'm going to tuck this little tag in here. There is, on her layout, she has one right above the title, but because I put the title right here on top of this bottom picture, which is Let's Play, I went ahead and put the little tag or that little banner underneath, but I'm going to cover up how that abruptly ends with a little sticker and a dog paw. So, right now I'm just adding the extra little bits that I got off of the different sticker sheets. And the same problem I have with the sticker sheets is the same problem I have with the ephemera. Most of everything that's left on there are words, and then the Bark collection has that alpha in red. So I've only used some of that, but that's okay. So then I pull these Paper Studio puffy dog paws out, and I just add those around where I feel like they're needed. And then I'm done. So here is Jessica's layout again. Please go check her out. If you are not already following her on YouTube or on, I almost said Amazon, on YouTube or Instagram, definitely suggest you try that. Especially if you like mixed media, she is amazing, and she has lots of awesome layouts to look through. So I just picked this one because I thought getting multiple pictures on a layout, plus I got to play with some mixed media. So I hope you'll go check her out, and all the other people who we are going to be scrap lifting this month are going to be listed below. I just got to go grab that and put it on there. So I hope you'll come back and see me again tomorrow. Have a great day and happy scrapping.